In the western edge of Dundee, where the city thins into quiet streets and wooded paths, there is a bridge a few people linger on after dark. By day, it appears ordinary. Stone beneath your feet, trees rising on either side, a road leading onward as roads always do. But at night, when the air cools and the city sounds fade, Balgay Bridge becomes something else. A place of pause. A place where people slow their steps without quite knowing why. And for generations, people have whispered the same story of a woman in white. They say she appears after sunset, when the light drains from the sky and shadows stretch long across the road. A solitary figure, standing near the edge of the bridge. Her clothing is pale and her posture is still. She does not call out. She does not move toward anyone. She simply stands and waits. Local legend tells of a young woman who once lived nearby, a woman whose life ended violently. Some say she was betrayed by someone she trusted. Others say she was accused of witchcraft, pushed from the bridge in fear and anger. In quieter tellings, she threw herself from the edge, overcome by grief. No version of the story agrees on the details, but they all agree on one thing. She never left. Those who have seen her describe the same moment. Walking alone late at night, the bridge empty. And then a sudden awareness, the unmistakable feeling that someone is standing just ahead. At first, she appears solid, a woman dressed in pale robes, her back turned, her head slightly bowed. Some mistake her for a real person. Her clothing does not move in the wind. Her feet do not quite touch the ground. And when she turns, her face is pale and empty, her expression fixed in sorrow. Witnesses say the air grows colder, breath fogs suddenly, even in mild weather. A heaviness settles in the chest, as if the bridge itself is holding its breath. In many encounters, the woman does not scream. She does not reach out. Instead, she simply steps backward toward the edge, and then she is gone, vanishing without a sound, leaving behind only silence and the echo of a fall that never quite happens. Some who have seen her report hearing crying afterward, soft and distant, as if carried on the wind through the trees. Others hear footsteps behind them, slow and deliberate, only to turn and find no one there. A few witnesses claim that after seeing the woman, they felt a presence following them home, not threatening, not violent, just close, like someone walking a step behind, always just out of sight. One man described reaching his front door and suddenly feeling an overwhelming sadness. He said it did not feel like his own. Another spoke of dreams that followed, of falling, of cold stone, of waking with the sound of wind rushing past his ears. The bridge itself has become a place people avoid after dark. Dog walkers choose longer routes. Teenagers dare one another to cross it, only to run halfway and turn back. Locals say that the White Lady does not want to harm anyone, that she is simply repeating the last moments of her life, over and over, standing, waiting, falling, without ever arriving. And perhaps that is what makes her presence so unsettling. She is not angry, she is not vengeful, she is simply trapped, bound to a moment of grief so powerful that time itself could not move her on. Even now, long after the city has grown around the bridge, long after streetlights and passing cars, people still see her, still feel the air change, still hurry their steps when walking through Balgay Park at night. Because some places remember, and some stories do not fade with time. They linger softly, patiently, waiting for night to fall. So if you ever find yourself walking alone in Dundee and the road carries you across Balgay Bridge, listen closely, slow your steps, and if you feel that sudden chill, that quiet sense of not being alone, do not look back too quickly. Some say she does not like to be seen.